What is going on, everybody? DeFlame12 here, back with another video on our Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke race. I know we did this like 6 years ago, but we're deciding to pick it back up right now, so everyone else just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, by everyone else, we just have one more person, that's me. So I'm Eeveelutions, haven't uploaded in 4 years, but we're back at it again on the grind.
Alright.
And, yeah, we're gonna be playing Pokemon Emerald.
Alright, I'm at the start screen, let's get into it.
So, do you want to explain the rules of how this is gonna go down?
Yeah, so, I mean, most people know what, like, Nuzlocks and stuff are. This one we just have, like, a couple slight rule changes, other than Nuzlocke rules, which are, you get one, like, revive. So, like, say I have 2 Pokemon, one of them dies, I can revive the one of them, but the rest of the time, throughout the playthrough, I get no more revives. And then you can carry as many HM slaves as you want, as long as you don't use them in battle. And our last rule is you can't, like, if say I already have a Poochyena, if I go to the next route and the first thing I find is a Poochyena, I can skip it and get like the first new Pokemon. And I think that's all of the rules we came up with, and then the normal Nuzlocke rules of course apply, being catch only 1 Pokemon per route. If a Pokemon faints, it's dead, and then if you lose all your Pokemon, you lose. Do you have anything to add?
Nah.
Alright.
Only thing that we've changed is, we have different starters on here. So, just like the last one that we did, our starters are channel mascots.
Yeah.
So...
I don't have a channel mascot anymore because I stopped uploading Pokemon like 3-4 years ago. But my old channel mascot, if none of you watched me back in the day, was Charmander. So that's who I'm rolling with. And then I don't even know what channel, Dagan, that you're uploading this to.
I'm uploading it to my Pokemon channel, like my old one. I've changed the name on it, but...
Yeah, it's what? It's just your real name now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to take some time to give a little self-promotion and shout out your newer channel? I don't know if you... I don't know how often you use it.
I still use it, and I still upload. So, my current channel, the name on it is Quote, and I'll have it linked down in the description, but that's the main channel I use. And now I mostly do edits and play Smash on there. So I make a lot of edits for games, and that's like my thing now. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, that's about everything you'll find on my channel. And I have fun doing it. I don't upload a whole lot, but when I do, I try to make the videos kind of quality, I guess. There's not a whole lot there, but everything there I think is pretty good.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple of your videos, and I mean, I'm not just saying this, but I actually quite like what I have seen. Alright, I just set the time.
Me too.
You're not, like, using spacebar to speed up, are you?
Nah, I was gonna say that, like, let's not do any speed.
Yeah, I think last time we
kind of
did do it, but I don't really want to do it again.
Patient. Yeah.
Yeah. Last time we recorded this, I had just turned 11, and I know we've discussed that before, but now in just like a month and a half, I'll be turning 17. And last time we recorded it, I was just going into 6th grade, and now I'm about to go into my senior year.
Yeah, I just finished high school, and I was going into 7th grade probably.
Yeah, you must have been.
So, it's been a hot minute since I've done anything Pokemon related. The last Pokemon video I uploaded was the summer before my 9th grade year in high school. So, yeah, it's been a minute. I haven't stopped playing Pokemon, but haven't made any videos about it since then.
So I actually
Still interested in it.
I did stop for quite a while. Like around the time I stopped uploading, is when I stopped, and then I just got back into it. Because I had sold my 3DS that I had, and I don't remember if I've told you about this personally or not, but I'm gonna say it for the audience, whoever's gonna watch this. I went and picked up 2DS in like December, and yeah, I started playing Pokemon again. It's really fun. I don't play it too often, but you know, it's good to whenever I'm just chilling, sit back and play some, think about the more simple times.
I still played Pokemon from time to time. I really stopped caring about everything that the series turned into after X and Y. So I remember playing Omega Ruby. I got the game, and I was sitting in my living room playing it, and I was all the way up to Roxanne, and I realized, wow, I'm really not enjoying this as much as I used to. And it kind of hit me, and I was like, yikes. So I just saved Birch.
Okay, I'm like to that point. I'm about to pick my starter. I'm a little bit behind you because I actually kind of changed my menu settings in
Yeah, I'm
Emerald.
about to do that.
Alright, so here's where I'm gonna pick Charmander. So sad. We have Totodile as the third starter, as a shout out to an old friend.
He doesn't upload Pokemon anymore.
Yeah,
but
we
don't know.
I mean, I used to talk to him, play with him a lot, but I've been out of touch with him for years now. And then, as well as Pokeblaze 12, I haven't been in touch with him for years either. So it's just the two of us now. We're the only ones who made it.
Feels kind of good, but it's also kind of like a big F sort of thing.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, I have a feeling that the series is going to be less talking about Pokemon and more like reminiscing of the good old days. Alright, yeah, I just beat the Zigzagoon. So what's going to be the rule for this first route? Because the first time we go through it, we're not going to have Pokeballs.
Rule for Pokeballs doesn't start until we get them.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah. I remember last time I did this, I'm gonna try and plan around Roxanne a bit better, because my run died at Roxanne last time we did this, so hopefully that does not happen again.
Yeah.
That would be really bad, so I have a bit of a better plan in mind of how to go about this.
I mean, you can't really plan for much in a Nuzlocke. My plan is to try and get a Wingull, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's really the best thing that can stop it, at least that I know of. I'm not really sure all too much of the Pokemon that are in this game available early on before Roxanne.
Of all the GBA games for Pokemon, I think Hoenn is the one that I have sunk the least amount of time into. The most I've sunk time into was Kanto.
Yeah.
Just in general. And then games in general, I've spent the most time in Kanto, and then Unova, and then probably Johto after that.
I spent like no time in Unova or Sinnoh. I think the region that I spent the most time with, and it's unbelievable to say this, is Kalos. I spent a lot of time in Kalos. I played so much Pokemon Y back in the day. And yeah, I spent a good amount of time in Kanto and Johto as well, in both 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4 respectively.
You know what? Alright, my Eevee is giving its... Okay, this is bad.
Are you about to
So,
have to use your revive already?
so my Eevee missed 3 tackles in a row. And then Wingle got a critical hit water gun on it.
Okay,
I'm leaving.
so I'm at the first route. I don't have my Pokeballs yet. A Wurmple appeared.
Yeah, I'm
Are we
just
gonna say I have to
I'm
run from
grinding
it, or
right
can
now
I
for
kill
the-
it?
You can run. I mean, I think we... Wait, did we say we can't run from stuff?
No. We
'Cause I
we never
1,000,000%
discussed that.
Dip from that Wingle.
Like, for the first route, I mean, I could easily kill this Wurmple, but it's the first Pokemon I see on this route, so I can kill it, right? And then still catch something on this route when I get my Pokeballs? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have Pokeballs.
Alright, one hit with Scratch. Let's go to Flame 12. So what point are you at right now?
I'm in the area right before Brendan, and
Wait, did you pick May?
yeah, I picked May.
Oh, I picked Brendan, so I guess that's kind of good actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah. Okay, so can you
I'm just trying to level so I don't lose.
can you buy Pokeballs at the Pokemart in the first town
Nah, not
before
yet.
they give them for free? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
I already checked.
What?
'Cause I just bought potions from.
Oldale Town. It's like the most irrelevant town in any Pokemon game, I think. Because it's not the town you start in.
Wingle. Hopefully this Wingle does not one-shot my EV.
Bro, true.
I have half my health, and I'm scared of Wingles now because the last one kind of ran over me.
Okay, so
Like, if it lands a critical hit, I'm dead.
what point do you want to stop
Okay.
recording the first episode?
We'll stop here in a few minutes just to keep them kind of the same time limit.
Yeah. And, like, we aren't going to be at the same point after every episode, because, I mean, that's not,
Yeah.
like, what would be the point of racing. But, we just have to decide, like, a time to stop. Like, you could have already beaten Roxanne. I could still be getting my Pokeballs and be like, alright, that's the end of the first episode. Hopefully that's not the case, but,
We're praying.
yeah. I gotta say, VBA, significantly better this time around with Vegas and, Audacity and Discord. And, of course, my newer computer, rather than an old computer with Skype and Camtasia. That was pretty
Yeah,
cancerous.
As much as I kind of miss the simplicity of the old software, I much more so appreciate the actual viability of the current software. So, yeah, right now we're on Discord instead of Skype. We're let's see what else we're using. We're using Audacity to record audio, and we've got OBS to record the
Oh yeah, I forgot
footage,
about that.
and I edit now with an editor that you actually pay for instead of get for free.
Yeah, me too.
It's just better. Everything's better.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm battling May, and my Charmander doesn't have full health. I forgot about that.
Good luck,
Oh, well, she has a Torchic, and I have Charmander.
Charmander.
Alright, I have the 1 level advantage.
I believe in you.
I mean, I have 2 potions, so if worst comes to worst, you know, I have some heals available.
I have missed a lot of tackles now. I'm not feeling very confident in my Eevee to throw its body haphazardly into other. This thing is not very good at tackling.
Alright, I went ahead and used one of my potions just 'cause I don't want to risk anything. I was down to 6
I already
health.
bought 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
buy
not-
some whenever I go hit up the Pokemart after I get, like... When do you get the running shoes in this game? Is it the same time you get your Pokeballs?
Oh shoot, I don't remember. It's I don't remember when you get running shoes in this game.
Ooh, 69 XP points, nice.
It might be at no way it's at Rusturf Town. Is that the town where? Shoot, I don't remember.
Listen,
anything.
I don't remember anything about this game. I remember the first city you go to is Oldale, and that's the one we were just in. And then the second one is your dad's gym. And then the third one,
Yeah.
after you go through the forest, or Petalbury Woods or whatever, I think that's what they're called, is
Yeah, it's Petalburg.
Yeah, what's it called? Is that Rusturf, the one where Roxanne is?
I think it might be Rusturf.
Yeah,
So that's
well,
Rusturf?
Rusturf Tunnel is where you can catch what? A Whismer?
Yeah.
Basically, all I'm going off of for this is what I've been watching recently of the old playthrough. And I have to say, I was so annoying. Like, holy crap, bro.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, me as a little kid, I could not stand myself. Going back through it. Like, you haven't changed that much voice-wise, and we discussed this the other day. My voice is tremendously different. Like, my balls dropped since then. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm quite a bit different, and personality-wise, too. I still make a lot of jokes, but not exactly the same. And, like, I like to argue a lot of rules back then, and I wanted it my way, and I just wanted to make it easier for some reason when that's not the point of it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Oh shoot. Oh god, this Torchic is going to evolve into a Blaziken and have fighting moves. Or a Combuskin at least. Okay, I gotta start planning stuff a bit better, because I cannot just go into this kind of blind and hope for the best.
hey, I have a question.
Yeah, it was good.
When can you access a water stone in this game? What's the earliest point?
A Waterstone?
Yeah,
I don't remember when the earliest Waterstone is.
because
I don't remember anything.
if you can get a water stone before you fight the first gym, you could just get Vaporeon. Or yeah, I think that this is the point where my mom gives me running shoes.
Alright, so I just finished the Brendan fight.
Oh, I'm ahead of you
that
now.
might be it for the first episode.
Really?
Not right here. You good to stop?
Yeah, I just got the running shoes.
Alright, bet. So, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're gonna be trying to get a bit farther than we did right now. So, it's been pretty good so far.
Alright, yeah, I think that was a successful first episode. I beat the
Yep,
first rival
see you all
fight,
next time.
got the Pokeballs, and got my running shoes. So, that's it for the first episode, guys. I will see you all later.